Yes, guys, so welcome to the next video. So in this one, we're going to be talking about how to prepare for the week ahead. So the way I usually do it is every Sunday. So obviously Friday is the last day of the week for trading. Usually I don't really trade on Fridays, but depends on what the news is and everything. Saturday is a complete day off. Obviously uh, do whatever you need to do in your life at that time. And then Sunday, I always try to find a few hours at the end of the day just to prepare myself for the next week. So when it comes to that, I only spend between 1 to 2 hours. So I can really and truly take time off in the weekend to relax and just get ready for the next week. Obviously, sometimes it can take more when you're learning some content, and especially me recently, as I've been going through all of this content right here, being quite busy with myself. But on a general trading week, shouldn't take more than a few hours on a Sunday, for example. So you're just completely prepared. But in terms of the list to prepare, I would always recommend do fundamentals first, just so you understand what's happened in the week prior and then what's going to be happening soon as well. So you need to understand the general bias of where each currency pair is going, and obviously reading upon articles, any releases from the banks, what's going to be going on next week. Are there any important news that's going to be coming out? Any data? So all these types of things are key elements that will help you for the week ahead. And usually, I would complete like a little, let's just say like an article or a document, just stating every single fundamental, where I see it going, and then for each pair, what that would mean. So I would write Euro USD buys, GBP JPY sells, everything like that, just so I have a clear understanding and I know where I want price to go. Secondly, know all the important news, dates, and times for the week ahead, because this can, really impact price when it gets to your point of interest. So when you've done all your analysis, um, obviously you have to incorporate the fact that news releases causes a lot of volatility at the time. So this is something that you definitely need to know. I would say Forex Factory, like I've just put the link up here, is possibly the best place for this because it's very clean, it's easy to understand. But when the news does come out, don't just rely on the numbers or the estimated numbers on there and everything. Actually go onto some of the sites that I'm going to recommend in the fundamental section. So at the end of the fundamental course, I'm going to be giving all the links to what I use for my fundamental analysis. Because look, I want to keep it as systematic for you guys as possible. I want you guys to be, go into the week ahead, just understanding what is going on, and then eventually, from all the links that I'm going to be giving out and everything, you guys will be self-sufficient. You'll be able to understand what's going on by yourself and can make your own analysis from there. Because at the end of the day, that's what you want to be doing. You can't, be relying on one person for the whole time. And then lastly, of course, complete your analysis on your selected pairs. Like I said in the last video, don't go anywhere more than 3 to 6 pairs on a weekly basis. And then during the week, you can just observe these pairs. And yeah, so news and schedule, Forex Factory, fundamentals. I've added these three for now, just as a basic sort of introduction to it. But when we really get deep into fundamentals in the next course, I'll be giving all the links to the articles and the bank releases, everything that's going to help you in your journey. Lot size calculator. So this is what I was talking about somewhere in the earlier videos. I use the one from my FX book because I realize it's so much more accurate than some of the other websites. Like I used Baby Pips before, but I realized for some reason sometimes it just wouldn't give the best reading and some risk management will not be perfect. And then TradingView, of course, you need to do all your analysis on there. I mean, you can copy and paste charts as well on there. So when you finish a chart, you can just screenshot it from the app and then just send it into the Discord. Obviously, every week, guys, I wanna keep on being up to date with you all. Whether it's weekly calls, whether it's some kind of fundamental breakdown. I just want to be sort of on it and keep it going as I have been, really, especially with the Telegram recently. So yeah, guys. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit and hope you are ready for the next lesson. All right, take care.